So we are working in the program called Alot. It's a program that just helps us to get our image up so that it can be cut. So we click on the program and it brings us this mat right here. So now I want to be able to print this wolf head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a new project here and then press OK. It'll give me a clean mat. So then I'm going to come into import, click on the import. This image is on my E drive. So I'm going to click on the E drive, open it up, and I'm going to look for, it's called UMA. So it's going to be all the way at the bottom because it's in alphabetical order. There it is, UMA. So click on that. Just tell me what it is, and then I'm going to open it up, and it'll pop up on our mat. So it's different size, obviously. So we're going to want to change the size. So you come over here to change the size. So I want to change its width. So I'm going to make it a. And you come up here and you just have to click it once. I'm going to make it a 4.5. 4.5. Enter. And then that over here shrinks my design. Now before I print this, I want to be able to, when you're doing vinyl heat press, you need to always transpose or reverse your design. So you come up here to Object, Transform, and then you flip it. So you just want the mirror effect. It's just going to be, like I said, a mirror effect. Always bring it down to the bottom of your mat. You want to be also working with the mat that's not really 24 inches. So let's change the mat size. So let's come up into Cutter, mat size, and then custom size it. All right, so we want to change the height. It's 24 inches right now, so just press the down button. And 16 is about the good, what I like to use. And you press OK. So now you think you've lost your design, but you really haven't. So what I do is I come up into, and I press Control and then the minus sign for 2 times, about two presses, and then it's down there. Just bring your design up, and then go press Control plus to bring it back to the big size again. So now I want to be able to put as many designs I can on the vinyl so I don't waste vinyl. So I'm going to duplicate this little guy right here. What I do is I Control, so you also want to be able to click on the design to get these symbols in order to copy it. So it's Control C for copy, and then Control V to actually put it on there. And then you move it over, and you can shift it however you want. Once you got either this, you can click on this right here, or in the middle. You can move it whichever way you want. So we can click our design. Another thing that I need to point out too is it's important to get your design as close to this edge as possible. I'll just show you in a minute. And to get more design in, you can also shift it up. And then I want to move my design this way a little bit, so I come over here to my arrows on this side right here on my keyboard, and I just press the left button, and that gets my design over. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to delete this guy right here. Now I want this design all across there. So I'm going to click on the design, I'm going to copy it and then paste it back on. So Control C, the copy, Control V is paste, and then I'm going to move it over. And let's say I want to do like a ton of designs. Instead of doing one by one, you just drag and click everything. Click or Control copy, Control V. And even if you want to do 4, Control copy, Control V. That way you don't do one at a time. Anyway, okay. Whatever you want to delete, just select it and then press delete. And then so once you've got your design ready to go, you think it's ready to go, to preview it, it's very important to preview. So go up to Cutter and you press Preview. Preview is going to tell you if there's anything else on this map is going to print. So far we've got these designs, that's all we want. And so you're good to go, you're done. You press the done button and your design is ready to be cut. Your machine's ready. You go up to cutter, cut with US cutter, check again. I like to double check, and if you want to, you can even expand it that way just to check. Sorry. Just to make sure all is well. And then when you're ready to go, you cut. Another thing you want to also remember is when you do the settings, sometimes when you turn off the computer or whatever, you got to make sure that laser point that you got this right here says, what you see is what you get. That's important. And that the advanced mount, what happens is after you're done with your mount, it gives you a little bit extra. And 0.5 inches is perfect. All right.